Rich here on the inside track, and they're ready, and off they go to a good start. Mr. Newbie began nicely on the inside. Centrix was out quickly also with Blending, being followed by My Boy Tommy. Over on the inside is Mime Dreaming as they jump the first one. A bit further back, Windsor Boy. Up on the outside, Montana Magic and Good as Glimmer. And Lord Foster has dropped out to last. Racing down the far side of the second jump, and Centrix just in advance of Mr. Newbie, who moved up on the inside to Raw almost level, but again on the flat, Centrix has booted away now and down the hill the first timer. And Centrix about 2 lengths to Mr. Newbie, a length and a half Blending, being followed by Good as Glimmer. In behind them, My Boy Tommy, a length to I'm Dreaming over on the inside of Montana Magic, 2 lengths to Lord Foster, and Windsor Boy has dropped out to last. About 15 lengths covering the field as they come around the home turn in the first circle, and Centrix the leader by a length and a half. Mr. Newbie under a tight rein. A length further back is Blending, followed by Good as Glimmer. 2 lengths away then came My Boy Tommy over on the inside of Montana Magic. I'm Dreaming is in behind them over on the rails. Lord Foster about 3 off the fence, second last, and Windsor Boy last of all. They've all jumped that first one in the straight safely, and they commence to pack up a little bit coming down to the next jump in front of the stands, where Mr. Newbie, anxious for more rain, goes to the lead from Centrix as they approach the judge. Just over a circle left to go. Good as Glimmer over on the outside of Blending. Then Montana Magic and Lord Foster, followed closely by My Boy Tommy. I'm Dreaming, and further back at the tail of the field is Windsor Boy. 2,000 to run. Coming to the next jump, and Mr. Newbie, the New Zealander, in charge and cleared that nicely. Shifted ground a bit, but he's a length and a half in advance of Centrix as they race out of the straight. Good and Glimmer up on the outside. Lord Foster saving ground over on the inside with Blending close handy, and Montana Magic 3 off the rails. A length to My Boy Tommy, being followed by I'm Dreaming second last, and Windsor Boy still bringing up the rear. Running along, 1,600 metres left to go. And Mr. Newbie had a good look at that one. He shifted ground again at that jump. He's racing about 3 off the fence, allowing the one on the inside, Centrix, to go up. And Good as Glimmer there in the centre, improving his position as they go down the back. 2.5 lengths further back, Montana Magic. Blending over on the inside, 2 lengths away, Lord Foster, My Boy Tommy, followed by I'm Dreaming and Windsor Boy. Back almost to where they started, 1,300 metres out, and Mr. Newbie jumped that well by a length and a half, Good as Glimmer. In third place to Centrix, being followed by Montana Magic. Blending over on the inside, 3 lengths further back is Lord Foster. Hard ridden next is My Boy Tommy. He's followed by I'm Dreaming, and further back at the tail still Windsor Boy. Commencing the run down the hill, just over 1,000 metres left to go, and Mr. Newbie travelling well within himself at the next jumps. He comes along to it, cleared that about 2.5 lengths to Good as Glimmer, who's over on the outside of Blending. They're followed by Centrix getting a wriggle on, and so is Lord Foster around the outside of Montana Magic. They're racing down with about 850 left to go. Mr. Newbie a length and a half in advance of Centrix on the outside of Good as Glimmer. 2 lengths away, Lord Foster, hard ridden now, Montana Magic, followed by Blending as they come around the home turn. 600 metres left to go and 2 hurdles left to negotiate, and the leader, Mr. Newbie, is travelling well. Mr. Newbie, the New Zealander, going along nicely, about 3 lengths to Good as Glimmer on the inside of Centrix as they come around the home turn. Lord Foster further back, followed by Montana Magic as they straighten up at the second last jump now. And here, Mr. Newbie about 2.5 lengths to Lord Foster under the weapon, Good as Glimmer, and a long way back to Centrix, followed by Montana Magic at the last one here. It's Mr. Newbie taking off, and again shifting out at it. Lord Foster switched back to the inside, but Mr. Newbie's got a winning break, I'd say. He's holding Lord Foster in the final stages, and Mr. Newbie is going to win it nicely, about 3 lengths to Lord Foster. 10 lengths away, Good as Glimmer, followed by Centrix, and back in behind the Montana Magic, Windsor Boy, My Boy Tommy, I'm Dreaming, and Blending's run last, and they've all completed the course. Good effort there by Mr. Newbie, and they'll soon be on their way. Rangatani making a good line. Paddy Wax stands in well. And so they're set, and away they go to a good start too. Society Ball jumped well towards the inside and will lead, and settling down from King, getting away smartly there towards the outside. King Birdie going up to second, and Nana's Pride going very fast up towards the lead, followed by Rami's Power. Checks Please is next going around the outside. Happy Master being followed a bit further back in the field by Super Snoop and a Jarly settling centre field. Tour Rainers in behind them, a length and a half then to Rangatani on the inside of Paddy Wack, and tailing out to last in the early stages is Lord Zephyr. Down the back they race, and Nana's Pride leads a half length to Happy Master. A length and a half Society Ball in behind them, King Birdie being followed by Rami's Power. 2 lengths to Checks Please on the outside of a Jarly. A length and a half then to Tour Rain, a bit further back to Rangatani around the outside of Super Snooper, and the next to last there down the back at that point of the race is the Lord Zephyr in company there with Paddy Wack. Coming down towards the 900 metre mark, and a good tussle for the lead here. Happy Master on the outside and Nana's Pride together. A length and a half Society Ball in the box seat. A length and a half further back, Rami's Power and King Birdie together. In behind the making round around them now is Rangatani, followed followed by Checks Please, who lost ground. Going up on the outside, Paddy Whackers in behind them. Majali dropping back along the inside, about to be passed by Lord Zephyr, making a move. And further back is Tor Rain, and last of all Super Snoop as they race up towards the home turner. Happy Master has gone to the lead, about to be tackled over on the outside. Joining it very quickly here is the Society Ball as they come into the straight. A length and a half, Rangatani. Paddy Whackers made up a lot of ground, and Lord Zephyr coming down the outside as they head for home with about 300 metres left to go. Society Ball is the leader. Lord Zephyr finishing well down the outside, and Checks Please coming from a long way back. Society Ball is tackled by Lord Zephyr, and Checks Please is joining in with a strong run. Society Ball on the inside. Lord Zephyr coming at it. Lord Zephyr takes the lead in the final stages. Lord Zephyr just in front, he wins. Lord Zephyr 3/4 of a length. Society Ball. Checks Please is third, followed by a Jali. Then came Paddy Whack, followed by Super Snoop, Tor Rain, Rami's Power. Then Rangatani. King Birdie dropped right out of it. So did Happy Master, and to bad last is Nana's Pride. Lord Zephyr at the winner. And they're off. And the first to jump into near the inside, beginning very well, Gold Seeker, and on the outside, My Little Trooper came out well also, and getting away fast towards the outside, Natural Bell. Settling into stride, and Gold Seeker's the leader from My Little Trooper. Melahini getting up into a forward position, just off the lead, being followed by Ninda on the rails, pulling a bit next in the centre there, going forward, Dancing Bolero on the inside of Natural Bell. A length into Magical Mist as they run down the hill. Last Galera in behind them, Palmerston Misters next over on the inside of Tri Halo. 2 lengths away, Lancer Star, well back in the field at that point, followed by Lady Zenna, who's second last, and tailing out to last is Shah Hurrah. Gold Seeker's a clear leader, coming up to the 600 metre mark, leads a length in advance of Natural Bell. A length and a half, My Little Trooper on the inside of Melahini. Going up 3 deep around them there on the outside is Dancing Bolero making ground. He's followed by Last Galera. Ninda over on the inside next, Magical Mist further back in the field, and they're followed after a gap very wide on the track, Palmerston Mist and Tri Halo, and Lady Zenna pulled to the outside is very deep as they straighten up. Gold Seeker on the inside being tackled by Natural Bell, and Dancing Bolero joining in. They're clear from Melahini, in behind them, My Little Trooper, and down the outside, Last Galera. Ladies in are out deeper on the track, and Palmerston Misters behind them. Dancing Bolero's got his head in front here with 100 metres left to go from Natural Bell, who's fighting back. Dancing Bolero. Natural Bell on the inside is kicking again. Dancing Bolero, I think it's just one. Dancing Bolero from Natural Bell. Third, Palmerston Mist, followed by Lady Zenna. Then came Last Galera, followed by Shah Hurrah. Zinder in behind them, followed by further back there at the head of the others, Lancer Star towards the tail. Well back in the field is My Little Trooper, and Magical Mist is also well back. Good finish here. I think Dancing Bolero probably will get this on the outside, and a bobbing finish. Start coming up. And they're off. And Croner's Deal began well to the inside from Jack Star, who banded out quickly. Hit for 6 was away smartly also, with Lady Arlington going through in the centre to head them off. And in the early stages, Lady Arlington's taking up the running by a length to Hit for 6. A length and a half, Croner's Deal, who's over on the inside of Sir Volk, followed by Emporio. Jack Star back along the inside. And Count Karova's in behind them. A length and a half, then Kingston Hula second last, and Our Miss Earl is last of all. Down the hill they race, and Lady Arlington by a length and a half to Hit for 6 over on the outside of Croner's Deal. Close up behind them is Sir Volk at the 800. A length and a half to Count Karov. Jack Star on the inside, then him further back in the field, going up on the outside of that pair is Emporio. 2 lengths away, Kingston Hula second last, and last of all Our Miss Earl. Near the home turn at the 600, and Lady Arlington leads a half length. The Hit for 6 looks to be travelling well, the favourite. A length away making ground, Sir Volk up on the outside of Croner's Deal, followed by Emporio. Then Count Karov behind them, Jack Star, followed next to last by Kingston Hula, and Our Miss Earl is last of all as they straighten up with about 350 left to run. Lady Arlington still the leader. Sir Volk is coming down the outside, Hit for 6 being urged forward, and over on the inside, Croner's Deal. Lady Arlington still the leader with 150 metres left to go. She's travelling well. Sir Volk trying to get to her, but she's still in front. Lady Arlington, she's finding plenty on the inside. Croner's Deal and Sir Volk coming after it will be all too late, and Lady Arlington won it nicely by a half length to Sir Volk, with Croner's Deal third. Our Miss Earl has come from last to run fourth, followed by Emporio, and then Hit for 6 back in behind them, followed by Jack Star among the tail enders, and Count Karov has also finished well back. Game effort there by Lady Arlington. Leading from go to way to score, 7.90 for the win.
If it's good enough, Brolgadance in front, Apparana into the opens after it, and then Matt's Express. Brolgadance is finding something. It's 1.5 metres in front. On the outside, Apparana's trying, but Brolgadance is holding Apparana close to home, and Brolgadance beats Apparana. Third home in the race was
Darmala. Rovos is in behind them, a length and a half further back as Thursday's Child second last, and Courtalises has dropped out to last. Out of the straight they race at the 1800 metre mark, and Mystic Melody on the inside has been headed by Carmenesque as they run to the back. A length away third, Toy Carousel, a length and a half further back, Apogee Storm on the inside of Mukasha. Back along the inside centre field is the favourite Darmala. Over on the inside of Coley Cat, being followed by Cordelises. In behind them is Saltart, a length and a half. Thursday's Child is second last, and bringing up the rear down the back of the track is Rovos. About 12 lengths covering the field as they go into the back of the 1400. And Carmenesque, the leader, 2.5 lengths in advance of Toy Carousel. A length further back, Mystic Melody. Close in behind them, Apogee Storm. Darmala moving up on the inside of Mukasha. A length and a half then to Coley Cat on the outside of Cordelises, improving her position. She's followed after a gap in the field by Saltart. Second last, Rovos, and Thursday's Child has got back to last. Coming up to the 1200 metre mark, and the leader Carmenesque is travelling well. About a length and a half to Toy Carousel, a half length to Mystic Melody, getting a nice run over on the inside. Fourth in behind them, Apogee Storm, followed by Darmala, who's nicely positioned. A length and a half further back, Mukasha over on the outside of Cordelises, followed by Coley Cat. Going up on the outside there is Thursday's Child, being followed by Rovos, and Saltart is last of all. At the 800 metre mark, still Carmenesque is making play over a length in advance here of Toy Carousel, a half length to Mystic Melody. Pushed along on the inside is Darmala, making ground over on the inside of Apogee Storm. Then came Mukasha, further back is Cordelises, and they're followed by Coley Can, and a bit further back is Saltart up towards the home turn. 450 out, Carmenesque, a half length to Toy Carousel. Wider on the track, Apogee Storm. In behind them is Darmala looking for a run. Over on the inside, Mystic Melody as they straighten up, and Carmenesque is the leader, about to be tackled by Toy Carousel. Coming down the outside, Apogee Storm, and now hard ridden is Darmala, not responding at the moment. She still needs a run though, the favourite. 150 metres left to go. Apogee Storm has taken the lead, fighting back Toy Carousel. Darmala in behind them, but Apogee Storm's in front, close to home, and Apogee Storm's going to win it. Apogee Storm won a half length to Toy Carousel. Third, Carmenesque, just ahead of Darmala. Bit disappointing in the straight, the favourite. Next home, Cordelises, followed by Mystic Melody, Coley Cat behind them, Thursday's Child, and then Rovos, followed next to last by Mukasha, and Saltart has run last. Well, she didn't go to the line nearly as well as was expected. Darmala had a lovely run in transit, and Golden Yank standing up well, and they're off. Marble Creek first out. A couple of them missed the start badly, noticeably Dan's son, and our Croupier was slowly into stride. Marble Creek, the leader, unsettling down from Tough Sword, who was away well. Volateur up on the outside, being followed by Dungowan on the rails in the lime green colours. A length and a half then to Stenar over on the inside of Unlisted. 2 lengths to Flaming Roberto, being followed by Golden Yank. And a bit further back, second last, our Croupier, and Dan's son is last of all. Down the hill, 800 metres left to go, and the pace is right on here. It's Marble Creek on the inside, and Tough Sword matching strides. A length and a half to Dungowan, getting a beautiful run behind those leaders. A length and a half, Stenar on the inside of Volateur. 2 lengths further back then came Unlisted, a good long gap to Flaming Roberto, and the next Mr. Jude over on the outside of Golden Yank, followed by our Croupier and Dan's son. Rounding the home turn, 450 out. Not much between Marble Creek on the inside and Tough Sword. A length and a half to Dungowan, pull to the outside, Volateur, and Stenar is starting to make ground, followed by Golden Yank. A good long way back is Unlisted. They're well in the straight, 250 out, and Dungowan letting loose has moved up in the centre to take the lead here, tackled immediately by Stenar. It's Stenar on the outside, and Dungowan, who fights back strongly on the inside. Dungowan about a neck in advance of Stenar in the final stages. Dungowan still the leader. He's going to win it, Dungowan, 3 in a row. Very improved galloper, this fellow. Dungowan wins by a long head on the line to Stenar. Third home in the event would be Volateur, followed by Tough Sword, Flaming Roberto, and Mr. Jude. Golden Yank behind the Marble Creek, Dan's son, and Unlisted back at the tail of the field.
Alrighty, 3, 1 and 7 there. Dungowan, Stenar and Volateur in race number 6 at Geelong.
And they're off. And the first to jump towards the centre go, Rami, in company with 8 No Doubt, who batted out very quickly, and from the north already looking for the early leader. Just in behind them, Belshore, and Megastar settling back along the inside as 5th as they go to the first turn. A length and a half to Sir Linford, 2 lengths away, Meridian Stripe on the insider of Nassie Rich, and further back has Change of Fortune, and Regal Royal has got back to last. Along the back and from the north, the leader. Let 3 lengths to go, Rami, a half length away, 8 No Doubt, followed by Belshore, a length and a half, Megastar. Then Sir Linford back in behind the Meridian Strike over on the inside of Nassie Rich, a length and a half, Change of Fortune, and bringing up the rear is Regal Royal. Down the side they race just over 1,000 to run, and from the north let about 3 or 4 lengths to go, Rami, a half length away, pushing up on the inside, Belshura. Just in behind them was 8 No Doubt, followed by Megastar getting a nice run on the inside. Then Sir Linford, Meridian Strike further back, followed by Nassie Rich, 2 lengths away, Change of Fortune, and still back at the tail of the field is Regal Royal. Little or no change at the 800. From the north in charge, about 3 lengths to go, Rami, who's getting a bit closer. A length away, Belshura, a length length, ain't no doubt. 1.5 Megastar, half a length Sir Linford, and there goes Nasserich on the outside, putting in his claimer, and he was followed by Marillion Strike on the inside of Change of Fortune and Regal Royal near the home turn. From the north, still in charge, led 2 lengths to go. Rami over on the outside of Belshura. Megastar looking for a way out behind them, parked away on the fence, deeper on the track. Nasserich, ain't no doubt in behind them. The grey looming up quickly as they straighten up. From the north is still going well. He's kicked away 2.5 lengths clear. Nasserich down the outside, ain't no doubt running on, followed by Go Rami, is now under pressure. Sir Linford finishing strongly down the outside, and Change of Fortune coming from the back. Sir Linford is coming in from the north in the final stages. Sir Linford's hit the front, and Sir Linford race clear to score well at the finish. Sir Linford has won it. From the north is second, ahead away third to Nasserich. Change of Fortune, ain't no doubt Megastar. Belshura, followed by Go Rami and Marillion Strike, and last home is Regal Royal. Good strong win there to Sir Linford. Damien Oliver in the Austin Group Handicap. He's raced. Samstead on the outside was the first to jump out from Portrait Lady. Away well, Look Aware, beginning fast. You Call Sir along the inside. And just in behind them, Scenic Talk, followed by Great Supremo on the outside of Tavern Bay. A bit further back, Alfred Marty being followed closely by Ski Comish. A length, Macedo getting well back in the field, followed by Samstead and Brave Halo and Colonel Jackson last of all. Down the side they race now, and Silent Spirit has taken over. Showed out by a couple of lengths in advance here. In second place, Portrait Lady on the inside of Scenic Talk. A length to Look Aware. A length then You Call Sir over on the inside of Tavern Bay. Alfred Marty, 3 off the rail there is Great Supremo. They're followed between horses by Ski Comish, a length and a half Macedo. 2 lengths to Samstad, followed by Brave Halo second last, and Colonel Jackson bringing up the rear. Down past the 800 metre mark, and Silent Sentry leading about a length in advance here in second place. Close behind is Scenic Talk, 2 lengths away Portrait Lady. They're followed closely over on the outside, making ground Look Aware, followed by You Call Sir, Tavern Bay and behind them. And further back, Alfred Marty on the inside of Ski Comish. About 8 lengths off the lead is the favourite Great Supremo as they come around the home turn, followed by Macedo's a long way back in the field, and so is Samstead as they're making the home turn, with the leader is Silent Spirit. Into the straight he comes, about a half length in advance now, challenging down the outside. Silver Talk went to the front, and coming after them quickly down the outside, Portrait Lady, Look Aware back behind them, and a good long way back is further back there Tavern Bay, and You Call Sir getting through on the inside, but Scenic Talk's in front with 100 metres left to go, is nicely clear, and Scenic Talk is drawing away, finishing fast for second Ski Comish, but Scenic Talk won it well from Ski Comish. Look Aware's run third, Tavern Bay, and then Macedo, and further back in the field is Samstad, followed by Colonel Jackson. Among the tail enders there is Alfred Marty, and one of the last timers, the favourite Great Supremo. Very disappointing run by the favourite. Scenic Talk, the winner, 11:30 in the last of the day.